What's good with it? What's good with it? What's good with it? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Welcome back to another episode of Free Game. I go by J.Minor, and I've lost over 70 pounds through personal development. I help everyday people become a better version of themselves through fitness, nutrition, mindset, and investing. Do you feel me? We live by the motto, it's become a regret. We operate with the mindset of it's by any means necessary. In today's episode, we'll be discussing, or better yet, attempting to answer a question. Is there freedom of speech? Are you free to say whatever you like? I want to start by saying, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. You feel what I'm saying? I want to send my prayers out to his wife, to his children, to his family. I didn't agree with majority of the things that Charlie Kirk said. But in the same breath, no one deserves to die based off their opinion. No one deserves to die based off of their opinion. Do you feel what I'm saying? So that leads me to the question, is there really a freedom of speech? Can you say anything and everything you want to say with no repercussions? The answer is pretty simple. Is there freedom of speech? Legally? Yeah. Is there freedom of speech in regards to repercussions? Absolutely not. That's where the rubber hits the road. That's the part that so many people in current times don't understand. You have the right to say anything and everything you want to say. Just know repercussions come along with it. You feel me? You can legally, get on your social media platform and say whatever you want to say. That doesn't mean you're going to have a job coming in the near future. The job that you so love, you may very well find yourself unemployed based off something that you said on your off time on social media. You feel me? You're free to say whatever you want, but there are indeed repercussions. You feel me? See, many of us that grew up in poverty, had to learn these things young. We learned respect young. Because hear me loud and clear. You say the wrong thing to the wrong person on the wrong day, I assure you, you're going to deal with heavy consequences, repercussions. You feel what I'm saying? See, just because something is legal to say does not mean that is consequence averted, or there's not consequences that come along with it. As a human being, you are free to say whatever you want. As a human being, you should be free to say whatever you like. Tell you what, next time you get pulled over, say something crazy to that officer. Say something crazy to that officer and see how that interaction goes. Hey, you're free to say whatever you want, but I assure you, repercussions, consequences come along with it. You feel what I'm saying? Do you feel me? Be mindful as you operate. Be mindful as you move around this sea of people that we meet each and every day. You don't know what's going on someone else's mind. You don't know what happened earlier this morning with the people that you sit across the desk with. You don't know. Be careful what you say. Be careful. This isn't a situation. This isn't a talk to silence anyone. This isn't a talk to tell you to bite your tongue. But respect goes a long way. Do you feel me? Respect goes a long way. You can't expect to live a life free of consequences, regardless of what's legal and what's not. Do you feel what I'm saying? Don't even expect it. Don't expect it. You feel me? You feel me? Be careful of what you say. And first and foremost, something that I preach all the time is to protect yourself at all times. Protect yourself at all times, regardless of how you live. But if you're going to take it upon yourself to be a voice for the silent, for the silenced, if you're going to be a voice for the oppressed, if you're going to be a voice for the hated, if you're going to be a voice even for the people that, for the elites, just understand and know repercussions come behind your words. Do you feel me? Again, I just want to send out a rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. God, I ask that you hold his wife, you hold his children. You feel me? Hey, check this out. At the end of the day, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I'm black. Do you hear me? I'm black. I'm black and I'm from the southern part of the United States. You feel me? You feel me? So I seen it all. You hear me? I seen it on both sides. But being in agreement or not in agreement with what someone says does not warrant a person losing their life in that fashion. You feel what I'm saying? For the people that's angry, for the people that's spewing hate online, hey, do the right thing. I'm going to leave it at that. Do the right thing. You wouldn't want your children to have to live through something like that happening to you. You wouldn't want your wife, you wouldn't want your mother, you wouldn't want your father, your grandparents to have to live through seeing you in that shape and form. Don't wish death on anyone. Don't wish hate on anyone. Regardless of what someone says, regardless of what someone does, do not wish that on someone. Because hear me loud and clear. You reap what you sow. What you put out, you get back in return. And at the end of the day, it's not man's job ultimately to be a judge. That's God's job. You feel me? That's God's position. See, part of the problem is we attempt to put man in God's seat. Then we wonder why life is chaotic. We wonder why our country is getting ran into the ground. You feel me? Racism exists. Yeah, racism exists. Racism definitely exists. You feel what I'm saying? But as a fellow African-American, they call us, as a fellow black person, we have to sweep around our front door too. You feel what I'm saying? Do you feel me? So yes, there is a freedom of speech legally, but not from repercussion. Do you feel me? I appreciate y'all following in, coming through, fucking with your boy. You feel me? Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And we're going to keep the ball rolling. I want to send a special prayer out for the entire world. We all need it, Lord. Lord, we just ask that you have mercy on us. We ask that you have mercy on the oppressed. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all keep on doing your thing. You feel me? As you already know, it's become a regret. It's by any means necessary. If this is another episode of Free Game, y'all hold it down. It's Jay.